I'm going to have a conversation with my son about this. He's going off to college, and there's a new thing called a BORG. And college students are drinking BORGs. BORGs. It's out. It's a thing on TikTok. And, well, we have a young lady here who is a college student, and she's talking about how to make a BORG. BORG stands for Blackout Rage Gallon. Okay? BORG.
Explain.
Blackout Rage Gallon. I'll let her explain it.
First, you need a gallon of water. You want to pour out about half of it. Now it's time to add your liquor. Today we're using Tito's vodka. I put in probably like a third. The final real step in making a BORG is to add your Mio or some Crystal Light. And then lastly, because it's only 1 p.m., we're gonna add some Liquid IVs so we don't get hungover at midnight. Now you shake it all up. Taste test. It's really good.
Okay. She gets if you miss some of that, she gets a gallon of water in a plastic jug. She pours out about half of it. She fills it up with vodka. In her case,
half gallon of vodka.
Tito's, yeah.
No. She said a third.
A third of a gallon of vodka. But then all she puts in after that is flavoring, like Mio for flavoring your water, or Crystal Light. Watermelon, fruit punch, lemonade, berry grape are the favorites. And then she puts in some Pedialyte, or in her case, Liquid IV, so she doesn't pass out before midnight.
The extra electrolytes.
Yeah. Get the
hangover.
Exactly. Well, apparently this is so popular now that they're watching out for it on college campuses.
So if you see kids college-age kids walking around with gallon jugs, that's what they're doing?
That's right. They're BORGing.
They're BORGing.
And they're calling themselves chairman of the BORG.
It's not right to laugh, but that's
not funny. It's not. We can't. A lot of the.
It's a little funny.
That's comedy.
They'll write on the side of the gallon jug things like "Chairman of the BORG," "I'm from Borgingham Palace," or "I like big BORGs and I cannot lie." Okay, this is wrong, and I'll be having a conversation.
Is Edward 40 hand still a thing?
What is that? Not that I've heard of.
Biggie, correct. Jump. Feel free to tell me if I'm doing it wrong. But that's when I think you have a 40-ounce malt liquor or beer, or whatever, and you tape them to your hands, and you can't remove them until you finish them.
Oh, you duct tape them to your hands.
Your Edward 40 hands.
I can't. I can't abide by this. These BORGs now.
Is it dangerous to drink that?
They're blacking out because of it. They'll drink it all day apparently, and
it's mostly water.
Well, it's a third vodka though. It's a third of a gallon.
Well, it's a third of the half gallon that's left, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So
it's a
quarter.
It's a fifth of a gallon of vodka. It's a fifth. It's a fifth of vodka, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what that is? That you're
a whole bottle of vodka?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know my measurements.
What's a fifth? What is a fifth? Is it a fifth of a gallon?
Never enough.
Yeah.
A good start.
Well, apparently they're getting pretty drunk on it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they get drunk on a lot of things.
They do, but
if you share it with a friend,
real drinkable, real easy. They carry it around. Put it in a backpack.
Sounds awful.
You don't think it sounds good?
Vodka and water
and flavoring.
I mean, no.
Well, that's what they're doing. They mix it up.
I believe it.
And she said, you heard her say it was delicious. But it does sound terrible, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, flavored vodkas are enormous.
It is. And then, do you put the whole squeezy bottle of the
Mio? She put a lot in there, yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Or you could do it with Crystal Light. Listen, the sickest I ever got was mixing vodka with Crystal Light. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
We ran out of orange juice.
Yeah.
And we did. God, I was watching the World Series.
No screwdriving that night.
No. Earthquake series.
Oh, yeah.
In my friend Dustin's dorm room.
89?
Yeah, 89, with some girls.
Girls?
Yeah, we had girls. And I said, well,
I'm out of orange juice. Hey, where are you going?
I told him, come over to my dorm and watch the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect little Saturday night for me. That's what I did. He came over about the third inning. He's like, I'm bored to tears. Let's go back to my dorm. I've got some vodka. I said, come on.
Yeah.
We went back. He had vodka and orange juice. We drank it. We were drunk. We ran out. There was girls there. One said, I've got some Crystal Light. Put it together.
Yeah, in her little dorm fridge.
Terrible. I threw up everywhere. It was awful.
You couldn't go and get some orange juice out of the vending machine?
Vending machine?
I don't think we had that.
Oh, we had vending machines.
You had vending machines with orange juice in there?
I think so.
I mean, I guess we could have, but when she said she had Crystal Light, it was like, okay, that sounds pretty good. Ugh. Heroin Scott's on to talk about these college students BORGing. Heroin Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, these kids are stupid. The reason we drank back in the day is because marijuana was illegal. We still done it, but, you know, it made it harder to get. Now you can go to any corner store, get a good gummy, get you a nice little bud, and it's legal everywhere. And you don't get sick. You don't get stupid. These kids are retarded. I guarantee there's a CBD vape store right across from campus from them where they can get feeling great and not have to act or poison themselves. Because when you get drunk, that's what you're doing is poisoning yourself.
Listen to this man.
We should probably point out it's not legal in every state.
I don't even think in the majority of states.
No.
Not yet. Not here. I mean, you can't. Not here.
He needs to be talking at your kids' admissions on the day they arrive. The orientation.
Like a special assembly?
The first orientation meeting.
He's the guest.
Everybody has to gather once.
He's the guest speaker.
Yes.
Thank you, Heroin Scott. But again, I don't believe in. I mean, some states, yes, but not others. And you probably have to be 21 or over
It's a little
to get
more
it.
accepted, but it's not.
No, right.
Legal.
It's 21 to buy?
Wouldn't you think? I mean, if alcohol's 21.
I assume.
I would,
I've never been to a legal shop.
assume also. James, you're talking about BORGing. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, these college kids are late to the game. Marines have been doing this for years. We take the gallon jug of yellow Gatorade, pour in Mountain Dew and vodka, and that way you stay drunk and get hydrated and caffeinated all day long.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Your Gatorade.
America's best.
Come on, yes. You learn from
The Marines
best.
are always there
That's
first.
right. What a great point. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. You college punks. You don't know what you're doing. You hear that, girl? You don't know what you're doing.
But they got TikTok. Marines don't have TikTok.
That's right. That's right. They put it out there. Mitch, you're talking about BORGing now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I mean, back when I was in college, we would mix up Everclear in a tub or a trash can and just take cups and just dump it everywhere. Everybody would drink it all. Everybody drink it out of the same tub. It was nasty. This is smart. It's so sanitary.
It's true.
That's more hygienic.
Yeah. That's your PJ.
You have your own.
Your trash can full of
remember that.
You
trash can party.
Cut up fruit and then put Everclear in it.
Oh, yes.
And then let it soak for a while. And there you are.
Listen, I heard about high school parties, and my friends would tell me, oh, we had a whole tub full of PJ. What? And,
no way.
And I would be like, yeah. I had no idea what PJ
Mama, what's PJ? Pajamas, dear.
That's what I thought it was pajamas.
Put your PJ on.
That's what I thought it was pajamas. They were like, we had a tub full of PJ. What?
You did not.
I had no idea what I was talking about. I just went along. I was never invited to the party.
Yeah.
A guy at our comedy show the other night, his name was Ace. I was leaving. He's smoking a cigarette out front. He said, hey, man, come here a minute. Come here. And he goes, do you remember that party? Apparently, I'd been talking about it on the air. He goes, remember that party in 1988 that you said you weren't invited to? It was like some sort of huge party. And I was like, yeah, I remember that. He goes, well, I was there, and it was awesome.
Come on, pound it.
Pound.
Okay.
He's like, I was so drunk and high.
Was at that
it was
party.
awesome. And he's like, and I was like, Ace, why are you telling me this? He's like, you weren't there. I said, I know I wasn't. I was not there.
Right, Ace, I wasn't.
You remember that party where you didn't go to?
Right. Yeah. So you were talking about that party. I said,
He
oh, yeah.
still remembers
Oh,
it.
yeah. He's like, that party.
Up on Signal Hill?
He's like, that was off the hook. Over Redneck Road.
Redneck Road.
He's over Redneck Road. Jackie, you're talking about BORGing. All the college kids are doing it. Go ahead.
They're a little late to the game. I've been doing it since I started drinking.
Yeah. Now, what do you do? Do you like it? It's a half a gallon of water, according to this girl on TikTok, and then it's a bunch of vodka, and then what do you put in it? Mio or Gatorade?
I do, well, back in the day, I used to do it with Mystic, but now it's more Crystal Light, Fruit Punch Crystal Light, and I use rum. I'm not a vodka girl.
Okay, rum and Crystal Light. What did you say you did back in the day? You broke up on us.
Mystic.
Mystic.
I don't know what that
I don't
is.
either. Is that some sort of fruit
You
punch?
don't remember the juice? Yeah, it was the different juices, like Sobe,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sobe and Mystic. Yeah.
Okay.
And does it taste good?
Like late 90s.
Okay. And does it taste good?
Oh, my gosh, it's amazing.
Well, there you are. Yeah, oh, man.
Yeah, see, rum tastes like rum.
Thanks,
Vodka
Jack.
doesn't taste like anything. So you're just tasting the flavory water.
Yeah. And
There's a little alcoholiness to it.
it does. Has a.
If it's overpowering, unless you really mix it well. That's why you got to use more mixer than vodka.
Right. You know what I do is put a little cranberry juice in the top of it, as well as my orange juice and a lime.
That's a sea breeze.
Yes, I will have a sea breeze.
Cape Cod.
I'll have a Cape Cod.
Yeah.
I'll have a. You ever had an old Tom Collins? I don't know what's in that.
Well, Collins mix is very sour and
Collins mix.
lemony.
That's what you need.
Drinking your brandy Alexanders.
Right.
Running naked up and down the beach.
Man, you'd have been screamed a narc immediately.
A few things.
Every party. Oh, no, Tom Collins.
Not here.
Tom Collins.
You've done that once.
Where's the Collins mix anyway?
Ordering old fashions at restaurants you're not supposed to be at.
I know. Why did I have that old fashioned?
I brought Mio. Who needs Mio?
Terrible.
You didn't have it.
I didn't have it.
You ordered it.
I watched Mad Men. I wanted an old fashioned. I ordered it. Dave drank it. Worst thing I've ever
You weren't
had.
man enough.
Oh, it's awful. Scott, you're talking about borging. Go ahead.
Hey, man, in 1995, we all went down to the beach for graduation, and we called it shaky juice. Took a gallon jug, you poured 2/3 of the water out, crammed ice in it, filled it all the way up, and filled the rest of it, like after you got the ice in it, put Everclear in it, like a half a gallon of Everclear, and 2 packs of Crystal Light. You shook it up till the ice melted. It tasted like lemonade.
Did it
Just
really?
Amazing.
God, because
They haven't invented anything.
No, guess not.
No, there was nothing flavored.
But that Everclear now, that'll curry.
We could
hair.
go blind.
Yeah,
Drinking up of it.
that stuff is rough.
That's 150 proof, isn't it? Something like that.
Not, man.
Maybe.
God, yeah.
180 proof.
Man, Scott, I don't know.
What's up with the Crystal Light?
He said it makes it taste like lemonade. The whole thing, you know.
I think of
What
the
about
worst
Country
thing.
Time or Weilers?
Yeah, get the good stuff. Go all in.
Get the good.
Crystal Light.
Use the real thing.
I like good country. I like a country time.
It's your mom's drink.
That's true. Well, you're watching the pals.
Yeah, drink that.
Watching
Yes,
the calories.
yes.
Your Dexatrim pills.
Crystal Light. Chuck, you're talking about borging. Now, TikTok has heard about this. Apparently, we're all late to it. Go ahead.
Yeah, P1.
Thank you.
We used to get a igloo cooler, like you see the ones dumped over the coach's heads.
Yes. Yeah.
We would put 2 things of vodka, 2 gallons of vodka in there, put a whole thing of Country Time pink lemonade mix that used to come in the can.
Mm-hmm.
We would pour that in there, put a bag of ice in, and we called them pink elephants. Because after you drank a little bit of it, you started seeing pink elephants all over the place.
Yeah.
Y'all, we cannot encourage this.
You remember that party, Kelly? Remember the Pink Elephant party you didn't go to?
I wasn't go to. Remember not seeing the pink elephants?
Yeah, I've never seen the pink elephant. You should have seen Ace, man. He's like, that was the greatest party. You weren't there. I was like, yeah, that's right. I was not invited to the party. He's like, we had a tub full of peach. I don't know, Ace. It just, I wasn't invited to it. I never was at any of the cool parties.
Mm-mm.
By the way, this goes along with this. Florida's reporting they're low on orange juice. They're running out of orange juice.
Florida is running out of orange juice? Come on.
The orange, the crop of oranges is here way down. And
Why?
like 30% down. Weather, I guess.
It's warm.
Weather's bad for orange juice.
In Florida?
The orange juice futures, which was a big part of that movie.
Trading places.
Yes.
Yes.
Sell.
Yes.
It's a commodity.
We're
Yes.
still relying on those?
Yes.
Well, that was frozen orange juice concentrate.
Okay, well, this is the Simply Orange juice is now $7 for a bottle. It's way up. In January, orange juice not from concentrate hit $10 a gallon. Concentrate is $6.27 per gallon. It's the highest it's ever been. The U.S. Agriculture Department predicts the state will produce a 61% fewer oranges this year.
That's
than
2/3.
That is correct. And they say this is really worrisome because you are going to be paying huge amounts for orange juice.
Well, this is going to sound dumb, but I know there are giant orange groves in California, too. Which state produces more of our oranges and orange juice?
You know, I would have said Florida. Maybe it is California.
I think it's still Florida, and I don't think it's weather. I think there's something killing.
Is that what it
I
is?
think it's some type of parasite that's gotten
That
on
makes
the
more
orange.
sense.
that
It's a
does
mild
make more
winter in the south.
Because I remember hearing about this bug or parasite or whatever it is that likes orange trees.
Well, you're a Florida man.
yeah.
You go down there. You know, when we went to Florida one time on a bus, we took that bus to Florida, and we stopped on the side of the road in an orange grove. And they said that they threatened us within an inch of our lives if we took an orange off the tree, but my mother did. She smuggled one back in her purse.
Dadgummit, Mama.
We had, and she goes, "This is a real Florida orange. We never ate it. We just put it up on the mantle."
Until it turned gray.
Can't get those anywhere else.
Turned gray and shrunk.
She said, "These
Farmer shooting at the bus.
Get back here, you Yankees! I saw what you did. I saw you.
She said, "We'll never taste a sweeter orange." I wanted to eat it right there. She goes, "No, sir. No. We'll look at it."
And take this one. When you're suffering from scurvy in
That's
December,
right. We'll have it.
We're going to give it to you.
We'll have it then.